Derek with the Luminex. We're here in South Amboy, New Jersey. Got to go outside drilling. We're going to do some termite treatment. We're drilling the foundation. And the termites that are in this wall void coming out. Let's see here. Coming out the kitchen. And termites were coming out of this backsplash area, framework, where the openings are. The swarmers were coming out. So we correctly, this is on slab construction, so the only way to get the termiticide in here safely in the wall void is to use the foam. So we're working in the foam into the wall channels. And it's a really dry foam, so it's not going to seep onto the floor. And if a house had carpet, it wouldn't seep into the floor and get the carpet wet with the termiticide. So it's going to stay in the wall. And it's heavy foam dry. It's more of a dry foam consistency. So that by the time it dries, it will be all suspended. It won't settle. Versus a water foam, a more watery foam will settle over time. Go across the sill plate, and it'll puddle on the bottom. So we're going to use a dry foam, and it'll all suspend itself. And then when it dries, all the channels in between will be correctly have a correct amount of residual treatment in place in the studs. So the termites will have a good chance of contacting the active ingredient. So the foam is really just to carry the full strength active ingredient through the channels. So I can hear it working its way in. And you have to visualize the expansion foam going into the channels and working its way in between the insulation, which is inside. There's insulation in there, so you can feel it. You just know it's going to expand and go like about a foot up and about 2 feet, about 1.5 feet down. You know, you could just visualize it working its way through. And we have an electric model, but this one, since it's a small partial treatment inside, we're going to use the hand pump model with 1 gallon of ingredient, making 2 gallons of foam. There we go, we can hear it. Kind of got to work it in. And it'll be a good, easy cleanup and patch up, so you can see the foam. It's not even breaking down. It'll dry before it breaks down. Let me see, got to work that one in. This way, when you're doing above electrical outlets and conduits, you don't have to worry about the liquid penetrating into the electrical connections. So I'm going to just work this until I did about at least 1 gallon of dry foam, maybe. Oh, we're already down to 1 gallon of dry foam already from 2 gallons of foam. That's just good news. I can hear it going inside. And if there's any activity, we're going to note this about 2 more weeks. And if we notice any activity, we can just open up the holes again and treat again. But we're going to treat on the exterior, so over time the whole house will be protected. The foamings came out around about 10 years ago. The foaming, and it's a really good supplemental in situations where the wet chemical can't be injected properly. But I say 1 out of 5 jobs we do, we have to use foam in some form or another. porches, hollow porches, additions. So, read spot applications. Instead of drilling, you know, we could inject the foam into the cracks and crevices, and instead of it just spilling into the ground, it'll suspend itself properly and come in contact linearly. All right, I'm going to finish this up and get on to phone calls. All right, have a good day.